God's coming, and He's going to bring judgment on our city, but there is a way of salvation. And it's found in the scarlet thread. They said, Rahab, how do we get it? She said, come home with me. She filled her house. I have no way of knowing how many people Rahab had in her house. My mind likes to envision hundreds. He said, preacher, you can't get that many people in the house. Use real video, unedited. I said, you're playing games. I said, we ain't playing games. 48 people. Now, I know you can't do that in North Carolina. You get in trouble with the law. Amen. Say, why do they do it there? Because they believe judgment's coming. And they believe the only hope is to be found in that scarlet thread, which is the blood of Christ. And they're not ashamed of their past. They're excited about their future. And they want to share that good news with everybody they can. You say, well, preacher, I want to, and I know all these things are true too, but what's going to change when you have? What do you mean? I mean what I said. God knows how it's going to end. Trust Him. You do everything God tells you to do. You trust Him implicitly. You do right. You obey Him, but trust Him. Trust Him. What if it don't work out right? And we know all things work together for good to them that love Him. So easy to preach to. Lord, I feel like I could preach all night, and some of them probably think I was going to. But God, I'm asking you right now, from the bottom of my heart, God, would you work in our hearts and lives? God, this is a great church, great preaching, great teaching. A lot of Bible knowledge, and a lot of truth in our heads. But God, you're just waiting on 1, 2, 3, 4, a dozen, 2, to finally say, God, I know, but it's time to more than know. I'm going to put faith in your word. God, tonight, would you move on their hearts? For it's in Jesus' name I pray. We stand with heads bowed and eyes closed. They begin playing on the instruments. God has spoken to your heart. God has spoken to your heart tonight. I really don't want to say a whole lot more.